Borrowing is not bad, but too much of it, and when you cannot pay it back comfortably, is where you need to, look at the company with one eye.
This is part 2 of our beginner investor series, where I'm telling you how to choose good stocks as a beginner. Now, in part 1, we understood what a company does. So in part 2, we're going to check the health of the company, whether the company is making profits, revenue, what's their debt to asset ratio, as well as dividends as a bonus. First, is the company making money? You need to check as a beginner whether the company is making profits. Is the profit positive? Is the profit consistent over the years? Consistent profit is better than one lucky year for a particular company. Then revenue. In this case, revenue means sales. Is the company making sales over time, or is it jumping and fluctuating year in, year out? You need to avoid such companies that their revenues are jumping up and down. So consistent revenue too is also something that you need to check. Is either the revenue is stable or it's increasing over time. For debt is not bad, but too much debt is dangerous. So as a beginner, you need to check whether the debt, if a company can comfortably pay off its debt, is the debt growing faster than the company's profits or the company's assets. So how you check whether a company can comfortably pay off its debts is you look at the assets that the company owns, and then there's the liabilities that they are owing or the expenses that they make. So that is debt. Borrowing is not bad, but too much of it, and when you cannot pay it back comfortably, is where you need to look at the company with one eye. Over here, we do not invest in companies that are financially strained, financially stressed. Okay? Finally, for dividends is like bonus. So if you're like a calm investor and you just want to get thank you for investing with us, or thank you for banking with us type of money, while your profits or the value of your stock is growing over time, then you can also invest in dividend companies. Now you need to check whether this company pays dividend consistently, and their profits to earnings ratio, as well as their dividend yield. In the financial statement, you see something of a dividend yield, so you need to check whether it's consistent over the years, and those are like dividend companies that you can try out. So in part 3, I would show you how to read financial statements as a beginner without feeling overwhelmed. So save this video and follow for the final part.